In this video, we're going to be talking about tab number 3, labeled Trade Alerts. Once we've done all our research by scanning and then choosing our trades, we can then have TradeMiner automatically send us trade notifications to remind us about our upcoming trading opportunities, just prior to the date and time the trade is meant to take place. To do this, it's very simple. From within the Portfolio tab on Step 2, all we need to do is move our selected trades over to the Trade Alerts tab. This is done by using the exact same methods we used earlier to move trades from Tab 1, the Search tab, over to Tab 2, the Portfolio tab. So let's do this together. Let's select several trades that we would like TradeMiner to alert us about. To add them to the Trade Alerts tab, all we have to do is place a check mark in the box in the column labeled Alert. This tags the trade, making it appear over here within the Alerts tab. Once we flip over to the Alerts tab, you can see each one of our trades listed here. Notice that the default column selection is very limited, just giving you the very most important columns necessary to execute the trade. If you want, you can always add and adjust the columns by simply clicking the Column Options button, which brings up our familiar control panel that we talked about in an earlier lesson. But it's important to remember that the default columns are the columns that get emailed to you within the email trade alerts. Before we schedule our alerts, let's first make sure TradeMiner knows where to send them. Click this button up here, the Setup Alerts button. This gives us a window where we can enter our email address. By default, the email you use to register your TradeMiner software will be automatically filled in for you, but you can change this at any time to any email you choose. Make sure you click Test and check your email inbox just to double check that everything is working properly. Okay, now we're ready. Let's read together this paragraph and answer the question it asks. Schedule trade alerts below and have them sent to you, and here's the number of days prior to the trading date that we want to be notified, so let's put in here 1 day prior to the start date of the trade. The message will then be sent 1 day and 30 minutes prior to market open. Let me mention something here. If you put 0 in this field for 0 days, then TradeMiner will send you the trade alert 30 minutes prior to the open the same day the trade is set to begin. So keep that in mind. You will get a 30-minute prior notice prior to the market opening on the day the seasonal trend has historically begun. Now, when you hit the Schedule Alerts button, TradeMiner uploads your alerts to the Internet Cloud. This way, you can shut down TradeMiner and turn off your computer, and you will still get the notices. TradeMiner doesn't need to be running to send your alerts. Notice down here at the bottom of this screen, you also have the ability to have TradeMiner clean up your alerts table by automatically removing trades that have already passed. Or you can do this manually at any point by simply clicking the refresh or the cleanup buttons. This cleanup feature is on by default for your convenience.